Today I'm here with Ynzo, Chief Evangelist at Tonic Chocoloni, a Dutch chocolate brand, but it's not only producing an amazing chocolate, it's also working about raising awareness of slavery in child labor. Hi, Ynzo. Thank you very much for joining
Morning.
us here today. How are you?
Nice to be here. Good, good.
Great. For me, it's a pleasure to have you here because I love Tony Chocoloni and I love the way you do the things. And it's always good to have an excuse to have a chocolate here. And for example, today
There you go.
you are here today, so what better excuse to have my Tony
Yeah, well
Chocoloni with me?
done. Let me top you over on that one for a second. Hold on. Here's my stash. There you go.
Oh, I'm jealous now. I'm
Yeah,
really jealous.
that was the whole intention.
But yeah, well, we always talk about the importance to know the purpose of your company, and not only for your business, but also to do a good marketing. So, and I know Tony Chocoloni is working really good on that. So I would like to know how do you do it because you are doing it in a really unique and different way.
How do we do marketing, you mean?
How do you do it to work on your purpose and to do it like I see that you don't follow trends or you do it your own way because you follow your purpose and your or maybe to start you can tell a
Yeah,
little about Tony Chocoloni because some people is watching from Spain and I don't know. I know my friends they know Tony Chocoloni because I bring them the Chocoloni when I go. But I don't know if
so
everyone will know it with me.
first of all, for your Spanish friends, I would say muy encantado de conocerle. So we are, Tony's Chocolonely is a Dutch chocolate company that is
Oh, I cannot see you.
working
And so
hard. You cannot see me. I'm here.
no.
I haven't touched anything. Hold on. Camera is on. There you go. Back again.
Oh, okay, now I can
That's
see you.
weird.
Yes.
Anyway, so
Okay.
back to the beginning. Tony's Chocolonely is a small Dutch chocolate company working very hard to eradicate child slavery and forced child labor from the value chain of cocoa as a whole. So we want to make 100% slave-free chocolate the norm in the world of chocolate. So not just our chocolate, but all chocolate worldwide. And we do that by creating awareness about the bitter reality behind the sweet story of chocolate that still exists today,
Hmm.
namely the fact that there is more than 2 million children working in Ghana and Ivory Coast alone under illegal circumstances in the cocoa industry. And the very worst case, the worst forms of that can be considered modern slavery, of which tens of thousands of children are victims.
Wow.
So it's about really creating awareness amongst consumers, but it's also working within the chocolate industry, leading by example, showing the industry that chocolate can be made in a different way, in a more social way, in a more sustainable way, by creating long-term relationships with cocoa farmers, buying beans directly from those cocoa farmers, so you can pay a higher price directly to the cocoa farmers in the beginning of the value chain. Yeah, helping those farmers increase their quality and the productivity on their farms, helping them have a stronger stand in the middle of a value chain of cocoa. So it's really a combination of all those factors that we believe can help these farmers get towards a well better life. Let me put it in a very broad
Yes.
perspective. So that is the second step in our strategy, really leading by example. And the third step in our strategy is that we want to inspire other organizations to take their responsibility when it comes to respecting human rights in their value chain. So that is broader than just the cocoa industry.
Mhm.
In my opinion, that should be everybody who
Yes.
produces anything or acquires resources from anywhere where farmers might be exploited or people might be exploited in a broad sense. So that is what we do as a company.
Hmm.
And we try to do that in a fun way because it's a very serious subject that we work on. So we try to make it fun every day for people to enjoy that chocolate, work within our company, give our chocolate away to other people, etc., etc. So that is in a nutshell what we do as Tony's Chocolonely.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's really good, and you are doing it really great because it's
Oh,
I.
we do our best.
Yeah, and what I was asking you before is that I see that you don't follow the trends. What all the market is doing, you do what is aligned with your purpose,
Yes and no, Gemma. You
and
know,
it's
it's the thing is we don't purposefully not follow trends. If there
mhm.
are trends that are useful for us to follow, we're
Yeah,
happy
of
to
course.
follow them. So we're not being stubborn for the sake of being stubborn.
Yes.
But we do have a strong opinion and feel strongly about certain things. So we do things in a certain way that we believe are the best way to reach our mission.
And are you working in this way for the communication, for example, this is the beginning, or have you did a
Well, an
change?
example. No, I think we've done it the way we do it still, but obviously we learn along the way, and we make mistakes constantly, and we hope to learn from our mistakes and never make them again. But we do keep making mistakes because if you don't keep making mistakes, you don't get anywhere, I think.
Yeah, you don't learn.
Yeah, so for example, our marketing, we don't spend a single cent on paid media. We've never done that. We simply believe that it takes
Yes.
a bit more time than a glance in a magazine or 20 seconds on television to really convey this story. So we do that in a different way. We like to tell the story wherever we can. So, for example, now in your podcast or at conferences, or we take the time to really get in contact with our consumers on social media or on the inside of our wrappers. So it's really finding creative ways to really get in touch with those people that we call our serious friends. So those are the people that really want to spread the
Serious
story
friends.
amongst their own friends and family. Yeah,
Yeah, I like the term serious friends. I
yeah.
really like it. And how do you get what more ways you use to get noticed and to promote the company?
Well, I think um, I think our packaging, our communication is really a thing that we stand out in. So it's the type of packaging that nowadays many brands are using. It's the bold colors that stand out. It's the direct communication. So it's a very equal communication with our consumers, I think. Um, but it's also, for example, in the US, we have a truck going around that last year was sampling chocolate, was telling the story, which was really a complete bean to bar experience for people walking through that truck. We have a great crew there that really manages to tell the story to the thousands of people that they encounter. And this year, due to the COVID-19 pandemic,
Yeah.
they weren't able to do those things, but we've twisted it around and really make sure that now it's about voter registration, right? It's about people making sure that their voices are heard for whatever thing they want to choose, but as long as they go out and vote for a better world, in our opinion. So
And what
those
is
are
it?
a
Yeah,
couple of
sorry,
things that we
sorry.
do. Those are the couple of things that we do. It is also here in Europe, making sure that there's experiences for people to really get to know the story behind chocolate, because that is the most important thing that we want to do.
Yeah, and I hear also that you have your office. I don't know, maybe it's I heard a long time ago, but you had your office open to everyone that want to contact you. You're really close with your customer and you talk to everyone.
Definitely, everybody is always free to walk into our office to get in touch with us anyhow. At the moment, all our offices are still
Well, yeah.
almost 100% closed. But we are always very open for any contact, so whether that's social media or direct or in our offices, always open. And we hope to someday open our factory too, where we can invite even more people to come in.
Oh yeah, I hear about the factory that you are building. Can you tell us a little
Well, we're
about
not
it?
building
Because
it. We're not building
oh
it yet.
no,
It's still in the planning
okay.
phase. Um, but yeah, we'd love to open a factory just to show people where cocoa comes from, how chocolate is made, and the whole story behind it. That way, we can reach even more people than in the way we do it now.
Yeah, because I saw it on social media. Maybe I misunderstood. I thought it was in process. I was like, oh, this is hard to do in my list.
It's in process, but it's not being built yet. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I would like if you can share the story because I think it's a really good message. It's also it's really good to get the customers aware about the Tony Chocoloni, the way you do the bar. Because I don't know, I'm going to open it. I'm getting close to it. And when you see the bar, it's not like the every chocolate bar. It's not just squares.
Right.
It have a story behind. Yes.
There you go.
So can
You
you
have it
tell a
upside
little the
down,
story?
Gemma.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Can you tell a little the story about the
Yes,
chocolate because it's
so
really
normally
interesting.
chocolate bars are really boring and perfectly divided. And our bar, we wanted to make that differently. So our bar actually tells the story of the unequally divided chocolate industry in its purest form. So our bar is meant to become a discussion piece. If you open a bar of Tony's at dinner table or wherever you open a bar of Tony's, with somebody next to you that doesn't know the story of the unequally divided cocoa industry, you're going to have to explain that story, because those people are bound to ask you, why is that bar so annoyingly unequally divided? And then you tell the story, and that is, as I just explained, we don't do any paid media, so it's very important that other people keep telling the story. So we often say, share our chocolate and share our story at the same time. Now, not too many people know, that's why I just told you it was upside down. Not too many people know that we managed to hide the map of Western Africa in our bar. So it's actually the Gulf of Guinea, and there's Ivory Coast and Ghana in here, showing the origin of our cocoa beans and the farmers that we work with in Ghana and Ivory Coast.
Yeah, this is really interesting. When I saw it, also I like the paper. You have all the communications here inside.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's because, well, as you know, I do marketing and communication, and I always think that you need to get to the people, but not pushing them, just being there and sharing your story. It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah,
And
that's how we often describe our marketing strategy. So it's not about a push strategy, but it's a pull strategy, getting people to come to us instead of us pushing our message out.
yeah, I think this is really important, and it's you really get the attention.
Mm.
And can you tell us a little about the story about the Tony Chocoloni's bar that you have now in Amsterdam?
Yeah, so we have 2 stores in Amsterdam where we sell all our bars. It's one of the few places that you can actually get all the bars in the same place. We have 1 store where we have a machine where you can make your own chocolate bars.
Oh,
But
wow.
now we also opened the Tony's Chocolonely chocolate bar upstairs, which is really a cafe where you can get all delicious sweet stuff and melted chocolate and chocolate fountains and the most delicious s'mores and waffles. So I would say go there, but don't go there too often.
Yes, otherwise a problem.
It's also for us a way to really tell that story to more people out there.
Yeah, how you promote the bar? How do you know? How do you make the people to get those notice about it?
Well, it's the same as we do with our chocolate bar. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of social media, it's a lot of word of mouth by people, and no advertising either there.
Oh, wow, this is really interesting. And the most strange chocolate that you have created, isn't it?
Oh,
It's
we
a
create
difficult
strange
one.
bars. Now we create strange bars almost daily, but they don't go
Oh,
out in
really?
the stores in the end because we just try everything. I think one of the strangest ones for me was the white chocolate, walnut, and carrot that we had. We don't have it anymore. It
With
was
carrot.
like it was like you were eating the top side of a carrot cake. That
Wow.
was a strange one.
But
Yeah.
it was tasty.
It was tasty. It wasn't the best bar I ever tasted, I got to tell you, but it was tasty. It was nice.
And what do you think are the main advantages to do the communications the way you do instead of paying? What
I
if
got
you
to
have
tell you,
to?
maybe there's not too many advantages to it because it's a very hard way in the end to reach the hearts and minds of people. But we think it's the best way, though. I mean, you can bombard people with $1 million advertising in the halftime of the Super Bowl, but does that really create the impact you want to create?
Yeah,
So for
that's
us, it's really about building this long-term relationship with the consumer, which takes a lot of effort, but in the end makes the best impact, we think.
okay, great. And any tip that you would like to give to the people, that, for example, if they have a company and they were to start promoting themselves and they are thinking about doing it the same way?
I would first of all consider why you even exist on the planet, right? What is your true purpose as a company? What change do you want to make? What do you want to enable your consumer to become? So this is not about satisfying shareholders. This is not about creating shareholder value. This is about really creating true values within society and the planet that we operate on. So what is it you want to change, or what is it you want to actually help people become? That is the question you need to ask yourself. And then I think after that, it becomes much more easier to follow your own meaning and your own purpose in life. So that is something to really consider as a company, any individual too, by the way.
Yes, exactly. We need to know also as a person what we want, otherwise we're
Yeah, what
completely
is your
lost.
true meaning in life? Yeah,
Yeah, this is really, really important. We
yeah,
can be talking about the purpose and everything. We can keep talking for hours because it's really interesting and really important for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. So is there something else that you would like to add?
No, well, adding to the last part would be I would try to inspire people, empower them by making them realize that you're never too small to make a difference, right? No matter
Mhm.
how big the companies you see around you or how big the problems you see around you, you're never too small to make a difference. It is not about voting every 4 or 6 years. It's about making purposeful and proper decisions each and every day in your life, with through what you buy, through what you decide to do in life, through business decisions you make on a small scale. So every little thing counts, I think.
Mhm. Yeah, this is really important. As you said
Yeah.
before, as a personal level, what you can
Yeah.
do if everyone does a little, at
There
the
you
end it's
go.
big. Yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes, it's really important. So thank you very much. It was really nice
No
talking to
worries.
you
Nice to have been here.
and really inspiring.
Thank you.
So thank you very much.
Take care. Stay healthy and stay safe, I would say.
You too.
All
Nice. I
right.
hope to see you in Amsterdam.
Exactly. Same here. Muy encantado. Hasta la próxima vez,
Okay.
entonces.
Hasta la
Bye.
próxima. Chao.